Hi students, I want you to turn to page 17 of your Confronting Challenges book, page 17, and we're going to look at the vocabulary practice text. I'm going to read it for you, and then there will be some questions. A hunter in nature. Tweet, tweet. The orange tomcat swung his head around at the sound of a bird. The sound of a bird, tweet, tweet. The cat was a hunter, a hungry predator whose eyes grew wide as he scanned the backyard for any movement. He sighted his prey just past the garbage cans set beside the picnic tables, all the way back by the fence. In this paragraph, we can infer that the tomcat has a plan. He is a hunter, he's a hungry predator, and he has sighted his prey. We can infer that his prey, tweet, tweet, is a bird. A robin was flying up and down. Again, here's the bird that the cat is keeping an eye on. A robin was flying up and down from the fence to the dirt and then back again. Sunflower seeds littered the ground, left by kindergartners who had played there earlier. The robin scooped a seed into its beak, then fluttered back to the top of the fence. I see kindergartners, so I can infer that the setting may possibly be at a playground or maybe at a school. The cat leapt gracefully down from the fire escape on the first floor and then paused on the patio to be sure he hadn't been heard. He was patient, so the cat was patient as he's eyeing his prey. This undertaking could take as long as necessary. So he's a very patient cat. Then the cat, keeping low to the ground, moved stealthily or sneakily through the long grass toward the fence, pausing after each careful stride. He crept closer and then stopped, harnessing his power, tensing his back legs, ready to jump. The robin was one jump away. Suddenly, the kindergartners came spilling out of the building. They shouted and screamed gleefully as a game of tag took them near the fence. The bird flew up into the air to a nearby telephone wire. The noise subsided when the children ran back into the apartment building. The tomcat scowled wrathfully. The hunt was over. So did our cat catch his prey? Here says the hunt was over, but our cat did not catch his prey because what happened? The bird flew away once he heard the sound of the kindergartners coming out of the building. So again, this setting is in a school. So a hunter in nature. So a couple of things here. Let's take a look. When we think of this, tweet, tweet, we know this is a type of figurative language. That's an example of an onomatopoeia. It's a big word. The orange tomcat swung his head around at the sound of a bird. The cat was a hunter, a hungry predator, whose eyes grew wide as he scanned the backyard for any movement. He sighted his prey just past the garbage can set beside the picnic tables all the way back up by the fence. Okay, so the problem here, the plan here is for the cat to get the bird. A robin was flying up and down from the fence to the dirt and then back again. Sunflower seeds littered the ground left by kindergartners who had played there earlier. Again, the cat leapt gracefully down from the fire escape on the first floor and then paused on the patio to be sure he hadn't been heard. He was patient. This undertaking, so again, the cat is trying to get the bird. So the word undertaking, again, it says it could take as long as necessary. If you have an undertaking, you have a big task or job you're taking on. So in this case, the tomcat's big undertaking is to get the bird. And again, a context clue is that it says it could take as long as necessary and that he was patient. Then the cat, keeping low to the ground, so low to the ground, moves stealthily. Although that's not a bolded word, that usually means like sneakily or quickly and quietly. Pausing after each careful stride. The word stride, if you're taking a long stride, is a long step when you walk. He crept closer and then stopped, harnessing his power, tensing his back legs. Suddenly the kindergartners, so again, we have confirmed that the setting is a school. Again, this is right here when they shouted and screamed gleefully as a game of tag took them near the fence. The bird flew up. So we can infer that the bird flew away because of the loud noise of the kids screaming gleefully. Gleefully means like joyfully. Oh. The noise subsided when the children ran back. So because the children went back into the apartment building. Oh, I said it was a school. I was wrong. The noise subsided when the children ran back into the apartment building. So maybe the setting was not. This is where, again, maybe it was a playground. Because it says an apartment building. Huh, see? So it's a school or apartment. Well, okay, I don't even know. A little question mark, confusing myself. So the noise subsided when the children ran back into the apartment building. So if something subsides, what do you think it means? In this case, it means the noise calmed down or it became less strong. So something subsides, it calms down, or it becomes less strong. The tomcat is upset because he was about to have a lunch or a dinner or breakfast, but now he is scowling. Scowling is making like an angry frown, wrathfully, and the hunt is over and he didn't get a meal. So the word wrathfully is doing something because the suffix ly means in a certain way. So if someone's doing something in a wrathfully, it's in an angry way. Again, when I look at this story, I realize that this is a third-person narration. While we get to know what the cat is doing, we're not hearing from the cat directly. There's no I, me, or my. So this is a third-person point of view. When I think about the theme of this story, I think about the problem in the beginning. The problem in the beginning is that this cat wants to eat. He's a hungry predator. He wants to eat his prey, which is the bird, tweet, tweet, the robin. And he's patient, he waits, but then the loud noise scares the bird away and he doesn't get to eat. So the theme of the story is what, perhaps? Maybe different themes, but I think it could be that timing is important. Perhaps you've missed an opportunity before. Maybe sometimes you can miss an opportunity by waiting too long. And if I think about what the central idea of this story is, I could say that the central idea is that this is about a cat who's trying to hunter nature, who's trying to hunt a bird. and is unsuccessful. Okay, so this is a hunter in nature. So go ahead and make sure that you've marked up and annotated this text like I have.